Everything should be working just fine.
I see it.
Okay, yay! Okay, let's go ahead and get started officially. Hi, everybody. I'm Ryan Lanier with Organizing for Good, and Thursdays at 2 p.m. are my favorite time of the entire week because I get to connect with beautiful, amazing nonprofits, mostly in the Central Texas area, who are out there, boots on the ground, doing incredible hard work. And I want everyone to know what they're doing, how hard they're working, how they're having to pivot during COVID, and how you can support them like immediately. So today I have Carmen and Kirsten from Academy 4. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Ryan. Glad to
Thank
be
you.
here.
So glad to have you. Carmen and I talked I didn't look it up exactly, last April.
May, I
Around
think, yeah, around that
May.
time.
That's right. Yes, when things were still, sorry, my family is, shh, please. So things were, didn't that seem like such a long time ago? We didn't even know what was
I
going on back
know.
then. So, but yeah, the challenges are still with us. So can you please just launch into what Academy 4 is, who you serve, and when people have never heard of Academy 4, let's fill them in.
Sure. Well, thanks so much, Ryan. As always, great opportunity to be here and share with you all what Academy 4 is, who we are, and how you can definitely partner hand in hand with us. I'm Carmen Rubin. I'm the Director of Marketing and Community Outreach. We actually serve the Fort Worth DFW area as well as Tarrant County community. Our mission is to provide opportunities for the churches and the community to come together as one while serving fourth graders in leadership. Right now, we have about 16 school partners that we actually work with and partner hand in hand with, and we have church partners for them, 12 schools in DFW area throughout Tarrant County, and 4 schools in the Austin area. Our goal is to provide a mentor for every fourth grader. And I like to highlight that because that's really what sets us apart from every other organization, especially those that will provide mentoring organizations, mentor services to students, because we provide a mentor to every fourth grader. And I know you may be wondering, well, why the fourth grade? Well, a very important age is fourth grade, between 9 and 10. This is actually the age where students are really becoming a little more intellectual versus analytical, and just they're really kind of thinking more concrete. Instead of just being concrete, they're more analytical thinkers now. They're also able to really process things a lot more, and they're very impressionable. It's a very impressionable age. And overall, they still like adults. And so this program is for every fourth grader in each Title I school that we serve. We do only go into Title I schools. Those are schools that have at least 50% of the school have received free and reduced lunch. And so our goal is to make sure we partner with the community and churches hand in hand to bring those mentors, serve their students every day. There's 3 major components of our program. They're the mentoring program itself, which is unstructured mentoring time that a student gets with an adult. We also have Spark Clubs. Those are clubs that provide access to opportunities that students may or may not get that attend Title I schools. Everything from golf to drama to knitting to science, you name it. We have it all. And then also a chance for us to come together and collaborate as one. So we have a big assembly, and we know that there is power in group. And so that's our goal here at Academy 4, is to bring all of those together each month in a very special environment. And we are still doing that even through COVID, all online. So that's just kind of an overview of who we are in a nutshell. And then I'm happy to kind of continue to express how we're continuing to carry on through COVID. If you want me to, it's okay.
Yeah. Kirsten,
Okay.
did you want to add anything right now?
Kirsten? No, Carmen, Carmen covered it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's just an overview of the program. I will like to, normally the program is 90 minutes a month, 90 minutes once a month. In a normal day, it would look like it's one Friday a month. We literally come together on a school campus. Our mentors show up. So if you think about that, and that's every fourth grader, we have some schools with almost 200 fourth graders. So guess what? That's 200 mentors showing up on a campus. And so we like to make sure we provide those intimate opportunities for students and adults to connect in an unstructured way. So each month for 90 minutes, the program is literally a half-day program. We do all the prep work. We come together with all of our t-shirts, our mentors and our fourth graders, and we begin with Spark Clubs. So students have 2 45-minute Spark Club sessions, and then they actually go into our mentoring assembly. That's where they meet their mentor, lots of waves, high fives, and they actually see and learn about the leadership characteristic of the day. Those leadership characteristics it's our leaders acrostic. It's actually our compass guide, what we like to refer to. And each month we're focused on a leadership characteristic, from listen to attitude to encourage and so forth. And so each month they learn that briefly in the mentor training, and then they go into mentoring time. And during this time, they are able to go over the activities with the adults and mentor, and they're also able to have hang time. And hang time is the best time because they get to talk and just really share with their adult mentor what may be going on, if they have an issue in school, and just really have an adult outlet that they may or may not otherwise have. Play games and really have that unstructured time to talk. Now, that's how the program normally looks in person on campus. But as of last spring, we all know COVID hit. Our goal was to take the major components of our program and still be able to connect with our students. And we were able to do just that. One of the major transitions that happened was really within a month of our students being home, we were able to provide connect notes to our students. We had every mentor write a student a note just to encourage them and say, things may not look the same. I may not see you for the rest of this school year, but please know I've had a great time getting to know you and that you are still being thought about. And something like that goes a long way to kids that are definitely in isolation right now and that are having to stay within home environments. And so we are able to provide those connect notes. Throughout the summer, we transitioned, we geared up, and we were ready to go for the 2021 school year. And that we have done successfully. So with all of our school partners, we are still connecting. We've created the entire program online now. So we've transitioned to completely online, and we've actually condensed the program down to 1 hour a month. And so instead of 3 hours, we're just at 1 hour. We still have those major components available to our students, and they are still connecting with us. The program now looks similar, just a little different. The Spark Clubs that normally would start our program off is actually online. So we have all online Spark Clubs that we make available to the students and teachers each month. We have some amazing online Spark Clubs this year, partnering with some from Casa Manana for drama, First Tee for golf. We actually have cooking still. We still are able to provide some cooking instructions, and students can find what they have at home and follow along and literally watch and have access to all these Spark Clubs. And we're realizing that, hey, we're able to provide that to families as well because it is online. So we encourage the students to really watch and take advantage of the tools that are being available to them for Spark Clubs. So each Friday, we're still once a month at every school campus that we serve, and we come in and it's only 1 hour. So the first 8 minutes is actually a mentor training time. So normally what they would do in person, the mentors are able to come together, hear what they'll be talking about today, have a little brief prep on what to do, how to stay safe, what information to share with your students, and what to look forward to for that day. Next, there's an assembly. All the fourth graders Zoom in online, and you see a lot of waves, fist bumps, high fives, and they actually hear from Rudy. Rudy is our favorite fourth grader. He's actually a puppet, and so we're able to see a filmed show from Rudy and how he's doing while he introduces the leadership characteristic for that month. And then they're able to go into Zoom breakout rooms, and this is where the actual unstructured mentoring time happens. It's for 30 minutes. And so a mentor has their leader's compass guide, the student has theirs following along, and they're learning all about the leadership trait that month and really discussing what they're doing, what's going on with their lives. And again, that mentor is able to act as an additional outlet to that student for 30 minutes. We in our breakout rooms, we have 2 adults and 2 students. That's for safety measures. We also provide a monitor from an Academy 4 staff member where we go throughout each room and to make sure that they're connecting well and there's no issues going on in any way we can assist. So we take all those precautions while they're online and they're still able to communicate and engage effectively. And then we wrap up. We pull them once the Zoom session is coming to an end. They're done with mentoring time for 30 minutes. They come back and they get a leadership challenge of the month. And there's really one thing that we challenge them to do with the leadership trait that they've learned that month. And that's to take that challenge, share it with their friends, share it with their families. And then we say goodbyes between waves, virtual fist bumps, high fives, and we send them along and we look forward to the next month. And so that's how our program is still living on through COVID. We're connecting very well. We actually gained 3 new schools this year. We are still growing because we're able to still do it. We know the need that our students have here in the DFW area, as well as North Texas and South Texas. So we're going to continue to expand. We're still on our Vision 100 schools. And so we're just continuing to grow and connect students throughout COVID.
So important. So important. I mean, it's funny because, it's a very, child-centered service, but honestly, as a mentor myself, I've done it for 3 years. Like it's such a gift to me to be able to volunteer so easily. So I think that whoever, the brainchild from the very, very beginning must have really realized that it's super important to be easy for people to volunteer.
Correct.
And one afternoon a month is kind of hard to say no to, right? And I actually really like the way the program is set up, where it's just very, I want to say generic. That's not the same. It's very uniform. You're not encouraged nor permitted to bring a present. Like there's just no pressure. It's you. It's you and the kid. I've appreciated that from the very, very beginning, because I just know it makes it easy for high school seniors or senior citizen, like anybody can volunteer. And that's been amazing.
We understand that you're right, that relationships matter no matter what age. And we have a mantra here at Academy 4 that nothing worthwhile and lasting happens without relationships. And that's exactly what the Academy 4 model is built upon. And that is to provide that time to have a relationship built with an additional support. And that's what we all need.
Oh yeah, so great. I'm so encouraged that you're expanding, and you won't find a lack of need, no doubt. I love the way you mobilize your volunteers. Can you talk about how you reach out to get those volunteers?
Yes, we have several partners throughout the community that we speak with throughout the year to find volunteers. But our main source is we partner hand in hand with the churches. We understand that churches are, one, a great tool to help get volunteers, but also the resources. A lot of times we are that bridge for them to actually serve the community. And that's what we do. A lot of churches, they want to go out, they just really don't know quite how to get connected. Academy 4 is a great first start and a great tool for churches to come out to get connected. And so this is where we start with our volunteer pools. We do partner with schools as well, high schools and colleges. This year, we saw a large increase with the college students population, and which was great for us because some of their classes are online. They have more time. They need to they want to volunteer. And so now this is the greatest model that they've seen in a while, that they can actually do it and carry it out. Also in Academy 4 this year, we're starting to see our first Academy 4 class come through. We're approaching that 10-year mark. And And so we're starting to see our first juniors and seniors that were actually students of the Academy 4 program when they were in 4th grade. And they are actually able to come back and serve as volunteers this year. And so it has been amazing to see. So we're actually creating that pipeline. It's a cycle that goes on and on and on. Yes. So we partner hand in hand with those type of organizations, as well as some corporate organizations as well. And their organizations are looking to get out and gain community service hours. We partner with them as well. So we're open to all of those tools, from the churches to schools, corporate. So we're open. And so that's where we get out and we make those partnerships with those organizations.
That's amazing. So this is a great time to say, how do you keep the lights on? How can people support? Like, what are you doing to, bring in the cash?
Right. What's the development behind all this? Great question. Well, we actually have several models that we use to kind of help us generate revenue and maintain where we need to be. We actually have a full-time developer now, and he goes out and we partner hand in hand, and we solicit or foundations and organizations that are able to provide grant opportunities for us. Those are some private or local foundations. But in addition to that, we actually, our church partners, they donate to us as well. With each church partner, there is no required amount that's set for them to donate, but we know that if we partner hand in hand with them, the congregation is going to want to support. So we do have funding from there. And then also we encourage our mentors and our volunteers that are serving in the program to give. And so we have any giving level that you want to start, from literally $5 to $50, whatever do you like, up to $1,000. We appreciate whatever you want to give. This year, we actually gave an opportunity for every one of our mentors to purchase their t-shirt. This was a donation because normally, this is a chance for them a great way for them to get started, and they don't realize whatever cost we can offset, it goes directly into the program. I'm proud to say, working in the nonprofit community for over a decade, there's very few organizations that can say this, and that is literally our operation cost is covered by angel donors. So 100% of what you're giving to Academy 4 goes directly to the program. And that is a great statement to be able to say, working in a nonprofit community. And so we're proud to say that, and we're proud to continue to stand firm on that and be able to know that your dollars go a long way because they are going directly to the students and the volunteers and mentors that are served by this program.
That's beautiful. May more angels come to take care of more nonprofits.
Yes. Yes. Okay, I was gonna let Kirsten, and that's just one way you can support the program, but I also wanted to just kind of give Kirsten a chance at this point to share with us what are other ways that we need you as partners.
Yeah, no, definitely. So as Carmen was kind of saying earlier, if you know a church that might be interested in partnering with Academy 4, please let us know. Like, kind of like how she was saying, our goal is to provide an outlet for the churches to serve their community. And so we want to provide that for them. So you can get into contact with us and just let us know that. Another way is if you want to become a mentor. So the commitment, as we were saying earlier, is only 1 hour a month for one Friday a month. And on Zoom. And so we'll provide all the training and all the necessary tools for you to become a mentor and make an impact in a student's life. If this is something that you're interested in, we definitely encourage you to attend at least one of our Academy 4 conversation sessions. That's on February 10th as well as February 24th. For more information on that, you can follow us on our social media at Academy 4, or you can visit our website, and we'll be giving information on that soon. Another example of partnering with Academy 4 is you can just serve as a general volunteer. So we have a lot of volunteer options, kind of like as Carmen was saying earlier, we do have online Spark Clubs. For example, we have a music club, and students are able to make their own DIY instruments at home, which is really cool and really fun, interactive for those students to take part in. And so we'd love to know what that is, and you can always sign up to be a volunteer on our website. And then the last there's a lot of ways to partner, but the last way to partner is just to share our content on your social media, repost, share it with a friend, share it with a family member, someone that you know would be interested in serving in their community or just volunteering in general. I know that's really important in people's lives. You know, they just want to give back. Definitely let somebody know. Share it on your social media. Like I mentioned, we do post and you can repost and things like that. And so yeah, definitely those are some great options. And we'd really appreciate any of them that you'd like to participate in.
Absolutely. Yay. It's just all the feels. It's just all the good feels, really.
Yeah.
It really is. Oh goodness, I lost my train of thought. So I think that not only in COVID has this been impactful, but I think that as each year goes along, how the program, develops, I think it just is going to grow. And what's the ultimate goal with Academy 4 scaling wise?
Ultimate goal right now is Vision 100. You may hear me mention to that. We actually want to be in 100 schools by 2025, and that we want to be all over Texas, eventually all over the U.S. And so that's our ultimate goal, and we plan to exceed that. And right now we are on target to doing that with our growth pattern. If you would have asked us 3 years ago if we would be in 16 schools right now across Texas, we probably would have questioned it, but we're here and we're still going. And so absolutely, that's right now, that's the big vision for us, and we plan to exceed that.
That's amazing. And I think the fact that the model is so solid. I mean, it's duplicatable. I don't want to use the McDonald's phrase, but
franchise.
Yeah, but that's
not yeah.
Yeah, but there's
You're
consistency.
Yes.
It's implementable.
Very streamlined. We make it doable, and that's what we want. We want it to be doable, but we know it's effective and it's needed. So
absolutely. And I didn't know how much I loved fourth graders. Well, okay, that's not true. I did know that because I taught fourth grade for 1 year after I graduated college, and before I started into the work world. I did a volunteer year down in South Texas. It's a little bit like Teach for America, but it was in a Catholic church. And I actually had a combination of third and fourth grade because there were only like 3 third graders. And I had about 10 fourth graders. And yeah, I liked them a lot.
They still love adults at that age. Very sweet. So
yes. It was a tough job, but it was good. So someone who's watching, I said, what is the Pacific Table Partnership?
Okay, we have several upcoming events. So get ready, take a list, write this down. Pacific Table is just one that's going on. It's actually kicking off next week, February 1st. So Pacific Table is located in our Fort Worth area. But don't worry, I'm going to get to our other area in Austin in just a second. So for those that are residing in the DFW area and you are looking for either Valentine's Day plans or just a dinner or a nice brunch or dinner out, Pacific Table has it all. It's a great restaurant. They've partnered hand in hand with us for February 1st through February 20th. You can go by there, get you some dinner, brunch, whatever you like, or lunch, whatever you like. If you mention Academy 4, 10% of your total bill goes to Academy 4. So not only will you be enjoying a great meal, but you'll be actually supporting Academy 4 just by having and enjoying a great time out. So that's what's going on for most of the month of February for us here in the Fort Worth community. Also, we are kicking off our A4 conversations. This replaces our lunch and learns. Similar model is going to be on Zoom, but we really want to just have conversations with you. We want to provide you all the information you need to know about Academy 4, and aside from the brief overview I just gave you. But this is just a 45-minute online Zoom session. Starts at 11:30 to 12:15, and you literally just get on. We'll have an overview for you, a few videos to show you inside the program, how everything really looks, what's to expect, and then you'll have a chance to really ask any questions that you like. So we really want to invite you to those conversations, and that's February 10th and 24th. So those are both Wednesdays. So every other Wednesday in February 10th and 24th, you can join us. If you go to our website, there'll be a graphic. The Zoom link will be on there. You can join us then, or just come to our website for more information. We'll send that information out to you. In addition to that, we do have our April fundraising event coming up, and that's going to be for the Austin and Fort Worth area. It's going to be April 28th. That is an online luncheon. We are so excited to be launching our first ever fundraiser that's going to be virtual. And so we think it's going to be really amazing because, hey, we're already good at what we do. We host online events every month, every Friday in the month. So this is should be just a chance for us to really bring everyone together and give you an opportunity to support the program and learn more about Academy 4 on April 28th.
Is that when you, so I think I went to one of those in Fort Worth, and that is where we hear from the principals and the teachers. Oh,
yes. So we're going to have some
that was
very
so
special
good.
guests this year. And so it's already, yeah, you're right. It's always heartwarming and a little tear jerking as well, because you hear those success stories. You hear it from those that are seeing the changes in hand. And our volunteers, our mentors, they see it. Like they said, they're able to share their testimonies on how the program is helping them just as much as the fourth grader.
That's absolutely amazing. So is there anything that we haven't covered? Because I know that
for
everybody wants
those
to
in the
know.
Austin area, we will be participating in Amplify Austin this year. Y'all know that's the annual day of giving for Austin. So just go to their website. You will see Academy 4's page. If you like to give on that day, you're planning on giving on that day, please support us because we are participating in that event as well.
Super. That's great. The connections and the community, it really does help amplify and, grow exponentially through that way. So this has been a fantastic conversation. I just love you youngins out there working so hard and just putting out your heart and making these things happen. It's so beautiful. So I appreciate your time today.
Well, thank you, Ryan. We appreciate you. And of course, we keep up with you. We're following you on all our social media.
Thanks.
Please follow us and just stay up to date.
Absolutely. Christian, thank you too for joining us. It's good to meet you.
Of course.
And
thank you, Ryan.
You bet. So everybody that watched this, if it was ever in your heart, like, oh, that would be a really easy, I've always wanted to volunteer, but I'm busy. This is the thing. Like this works so easily. And talk about all the feels. It's really, really, and impacting really a kid for life. And you can't beat that.
Right.
So thanks so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and thanks for joining me today. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye, Ryan.
Bye.
Bye.